Make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. So you belong to the streets, huh?
100%.
It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
This is a textbook example of really good game.
Hi, I'm Jonathan from the Masculine Empowerment Network, and I'm here to talk to you about something that is near and dear to my heart that I believe we really need to start off the year 2022 with. Over the last 2 years, I have helped more than 5,000 men in my direct coaching services, amassing $1 million business that has been nothing but tremendously successful. And these coaching products and services that I've produced actually focus on what I like to call the core four, which is make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. I believe that if every man focuses on these four principles, he will have an above average successful life. Now, what I've noticed though is that there is a certain subset of men that actually have trouble getting the success with my products and principles. And the common denominator I have noticed with these men is a bad psychological dialogue they have with themselves. And this is something I coined as inner game. They have bad inner game, okay? When you have bad inner game, when you have a bad psychological dialogue with yourself, this is detrimental to all areas in your life. Your personal relationships will suffer. Your family relationships will suffer. Your finances, your fitness, your mental health, you name it, it will be 1,000% affected. And I've noticed that the guys that had these bad inner game problems responded well to a certain set of skills that I have within my community. And this was a small part of the community, but it's actually becoming very, very, very important. We've seen guys turn their complete lives around, going from literally almost no money to millionaire status in 2 years. We've seen guys lose tons and tons of pounds of fat off their body. We've seen guys go from completely dateless to having multiple dates, very successful with either getting a girlfriend, multiple girlfriends, wife, whatever the lifestyle choice they choose to participate in. This is all related to inner game. And I believe that it is the most sincere thing to start off 2022 by providing you guys with the most beneficial thing, I think, to start the year off right. Because no matter the coaching products or courses that I put out, if you have bad inner game, it's not going to work. You are not going to get the results that you want. You will self-sabotage, you will commit very self-defeating acts, and overall it's going to be a very, very bad outcome for you. That's why I've decided to launch the Inner Game Healing Summit. On February 24th, enrollment will be for 5 days. And during this Inner Game Healing Summit, you will get 3 parts to what I believe is going to help purify your mind, maximize your inner game, and give you the best strategies to tackle 2022 and really maximize your potential for success. The first part is a 5-day Zoom interactive coaching webinar where we will be bringing in psychological experts to help you pinpoint bad psychological patterns that may be repeating in your head, bad inner game patterns, and bad lifestyle patterns, including toxic environment and toxic people, that will just be devastating to your overall success in life and your mental health, right? The second part is a video course that is just going to help you maintain a healthy lifestyle mentally, as well as show you some core principles that are needed in order to maximize the probability of you having a good inner game, as well as some exercises within there that you can facilitate to really help you cultivate the life that you want, starting with your mind. Finally, you'll be getting access to a Telegram chat that will be available all of 2022, where we will be exclusively talking about inner game, healthy psychological practices, monitoring the healing that's going to be going on, and we're going to be having flash webinars throughout the year as well, which will be indicated in the Telegram chat. Now, in order to be part of this, you'll need to go to innergamehealing.com and get on the waiting list, because February 24th, we're enrolling for 5 days. After that enrollment period is over, you cannot get in, and this course will be closed for the rest of the year. I'm just doing this one time. So, thank you for listening to me today. Go to innergamehealing.com, get on the waiting list, and I'll see you on the other side.
Boom, baby. We are live. It is I, the smartest and richest member of Rule Zero, Jonathan from modernlifedating.com. And welcome to Interview with the Man, episode number 494, What I Healed with Inner Game. Today, you're going to see how fucked up I was and how I was able to become a millionaire and, genius, global playboy, master of female psychology, LTR master, pretty much awesome everywhere around the world. All you need to do to join me on this journey of awesomeness is go to innergamehealing.com, put your best email address in right here, click get on the waiting list. There's 148 people on the waiting list. This has been a rushed promotion. This has been a rushed course because I was in Colombia, then I had to go to Corona jail and all that shit, right? I'm out, I'm free, and we're knocking this one out the park. I am predicting that we're going to have at least 300 people sign up for this thing because I am going all out. I'm doing so many affiliate things. I'm going to be on everybody's channel. Even Charlie's on board. It's going to be so awesome. Today is going to be a goddamn good show. Mark your fucking calendars. Sit up straight. Put down the weed. Put down the bong. Get ready because I'm going to drop some serious whiteboard truth on you this morning. But before we get going, go to innergamehealing.com/fix and get on the waiting list. Don't forget, this is the schedule, okay? Well, let me turn off my beautiful face here. God forbid I forsake my fans from seeing my masculine beauty. Inner Game Healing schedule, March 1st, MLD and Ryan Fowler from Inner Masculine. We are leading the charge, identifying your subconscious trauma. We are going to pinpoint what is wrong with you. Where is the source of your problem? This is going to be an in-depth webinar. This is why it's the first one, because sometimes you fucking people like to fuck off and not pay attention. And by the time webinar 3 pops around, you're like, okay, I figured it out, and you fuck off, right? So we're going to get you on the first one because at least you can identify your problem and move forward. Yesterday, I had my great, amazing friend, Ryan, from Hypnosis for Men, talked about limiting beliefs. He's going to go in depth about the subconscious mind and limiting beliefs on this March 2nd. March 3rd, Paul, Apex Mindset. Seriously, honestly speaking, if you want to talk about the real smartest member of Rule Zero, it's Paul. And it's so funny because people think Paul's the dumbest. And it's great because it's the perfect fucking cover for him. But Paul is seriously dude, Paul is a genius, guys. I gotta say, like when I first met Paul, I was like, who is this dumb guy? And then we started becoming friends and we started talking more and more. And then I realized, like, Jesus Christ, this guy's like so smart. He like gives me a complex. Like Paul will seriously teach you how to manage an LTR, how to seduce a bunch of girls, how to fuck their brains out, how to maintain frame, how to clean your psychology out, how to maintain healthy masculine principles in regards to diet. I mean, he has cool masculine hobbies. The guy is literally a professional killer by the United States military. Like, the guy is a fucking monster, bro. Like, he truly is an apex alpha male. I love the guy with all my heart. That guy is seriously an amazing guy. March 3rd, Paul, Apex Mindset, he is coming to talk about creating your new healthy identity. Because a lot of people with bad inner game, they have a bad outlook of themselves, and this causes them to have a bad life. Okay, we're going to talk about how to create your new healthy identity. Okay, because when you take the red pill, you wake up, there's a new you, and we got to get rid of the old beliefs, the old patterns, the old systems that don't serve you, and we got to recreate you. We're going to show you exactly how to do it. March 4th, the masculine journey, enhancing your mental state and changing your self-talk. Self-talk is so huge. I've been counseling my sister lately on the phone, and we talked today for like 3.5 hours because she's finally, like, she's 34. She bought into the whole boss babe narrative, and like she is just a total mess. And like I have her full permission to speak about this stuff, so it's not like I'm bad mouthing her. And I'm probably gonna have her on the show, and we're gonna interview her, and she's just gonna talk about how she bought into the whole feminism bullshit lie and how she hates it. She was literally on the phone today, almost crying, saying, "I'm 34 years old. All I want to do is stay home with my children and bake pies." And she's like, "I don't even know if I'm gonna have kids anymore. I'm 34. Like, I'm so fucking sad. I'm so depressed every day. I just want to have kids and a family, and I ruined my life with this whole boss babe career bullshit." Okay. We had to talk about her self-talk and how she was saying all this. And I was like, her name's Brittany. I was like, "Brittany, listen, sweetie, honey, you cannot be talking negative to yourself like that, because your subconscious mind just always says, yes, sir. So if you're like, I'm a fucking loser, your subconscious mind, yes, sir, you are a loser. Let's activate the loser program. If you're like, I'm the man, I'm the fucking alpha, I got a huge dick, I fuck all these hoes, I'm rich, right? Your subconscious mind's like, yes, sir. Oh, we're alpha. We got a huge dick. We can fuck all these hoes. We're millionaires. We're awesome, you know? Whatever you tell yourself, your brain is going to enact, okay? Your brain just says, yes, sir. So whatever you're fucking talking to yourself, dude, you got to be careful what you're saying to yourself. It's so important, okay? March 5th, Red Pill Thor will be talking about emotional durability. How, because look, here's the thing, right? When you have emotions, okay, it's been too long since my camera has not been on. We got to bring it back. Okay, you can see that now, right? So, with emotional durability, here's the thing, okay? The bottom line is this. When you have emotional durability, the proper thing to do as a man, when you feel emotions, right? First of all, he goes like, I don't feel emotions. Emotions are gay. All right, go for it. Fucking go be one of the other alpha males who've got it all figured out, right? But if you're a person like me who's a little weird and you live in a strange place called reality, you're going to feel feelings as a man, and there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong is when you stuff these feelings down, or you try to like push them down and not feel them. Dude, all you're doing is like pushing this shit down and making it pop up later in a more violent, emotionally corrosive way, okay? The healthy thing to do is feel the emotions, process them healthily, and then let them pass through you. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about how to be emotionally durable as a man so you don't fuck your life up by having just terrible emotional regulation, emotional control. It's so important that you get this shit sorted, mate, okay? All of this is included. These will all be recorded. We're looking at minimum. So 1 hour minimum, right? Let's be honest. Paul's presentation probably going to be pretty long compared to that. And then the situation here is the fucking sorry, somebody just fucking called me, threw me off. Each presentation is probably going to be minimum 1 hour, but I'm thinking like hour and a half each. So you're looking at, let's see, 1.5, what is the fuck is this guy calling me? Jesus Christ. My uncle from Trinidad is calling me. What is going on? This better be an emergency. Hey, I'm live on YouTube. What's up? No, can you text me? Is it an emergency? Yeah. I'm going to send you the link. You can watch me live on YouTube right now. I know. Just click the link on the button, and you'll be able to watch the show. It's very easy. Okay. Bye. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, my family is. Anyways, so sorry, Uncle is calling from the bush of Trinidad, as he said. I don't know if you guys heard that. Anyways, each of these is 1.5 hours minimum talk time, and then we have Q&A sessions exactly. So you're not going to want to miss out on this because it is so important to participate in your own rescue. All right. So that being said, these will all be recorded as well. They'll be put on a private Vimeo server like we do with the Crypto Mindset course. So that being said, this is all included. In addition to that, you get access to the Telegram chat. We'll be doing flash checkup webinars on everyone because I really care about actually the people joining this. I'm really going to work my ass off to help these guys out. And you get access to the video course as well. So that being said, get your ass over to innergamehealing.com. Get on the waiting list. And let's see who's going to be number 150. We got 148 on the waiting list. Something else. So we got to jump at all. No, we're still at 148. So looking for 2 more people to sign up, get us to 150. And yeah, we're going to talk about what's going on with me today. So let me shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's see. Where's this? Should this go up here? I feel like it looks a little bit more cosmetically better up there. Yeah. Let's see. Chat says. Let's see. Let me shout out to my members. Cody Mouse, what is up? And the only member in the house is Cody. Wow. Okay. If you want to be a member, go ahead and click on this link right there. Join the Hot Dude. Oh, Riley, what's up? Gabriel, what's up? They're the members. Hot Dude Life. Throw those golden eggplant emojis in the chat. Say what's up to everybody. Thank you guys for supporting me by that. You can click right there and join the Hot Dude Army. A little alert will pop up when you join there. You get access to all of the premium stickers, including the one and only, the rare Bitcoin emoji right there. Boom, 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 baby. Don't cut your face off, Supreme Leader. I don't know what that means, but okay, I will not. So yeah. Right. So today we're going to talk about what I healed with Inner Game, right? So, as you know, I didn't necessarily grow up with like the most sunshine and rainbow scenario. Hold on. Where's my... Oh, what the fuck? 2 seconds. I gotta find... My cleaning lady moved my fucking little pen thing. Hold on.
We can get the drama poppin', we don't care. It's going down, cause I'm around. 50 Cent, you know how I get down. What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? They say I walk around like I got an S on my chest. Now that's a semi-auto. In a vest on my chest, I try not to say nothing. The DA might want playing court, but I hunt a duck nigga down like it's a sport. Front on me, I'll cut your gun, butt your buck. You get money, I can't get nothing with you, then fuck ya. I'm not the type to get out for DWI. I'm the type that can you connect when the coke price rise. Gangsters that bump my shit, them they know me. I grew up around some niggas that's not my homies. 100 G's, I stash it. The Mac I blasted. These come, we dump the diesel and battery acid. This flow's been mastered. The ice I flash it. Jokes me, I had your mama picking out your casket, bastard. I'm on the next level. White link, baguette, bezel, Benz pedal to the metal. Hotter than the tea kettle, blood. What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? Twist the best bud, burn and wonder when gangsters bump my shit. Can they hear my hunger younger. When the fifth kicked up quick, it sound like thunder. In December, I make your block feel like summer. The rap critics say I can rhyme. The fiends say my dope is a 9. Every chick I fuck with is a dime. I'm like Patty LaBelle, homie, I'm on my own. Where I lay my hat's my own. I'm a rolling stone. Cross my path, I crush her. Thinking I won't touch her. I had your ass who's in a wheelchair. Can't no crutches. Industry hoes fuck us. In the hood, they love us.
All right, we're back. Hey, can anybody explain me the Illuminati symbolism of fat 50 Cent hanging down upside down from the Super Bowl? I was trying to put that together. Is he the next Spider-Man? Is Spider-Man black in some multiverse? Probably is, right? Not Miles Morales, but he's also in a different universe, kind of, right? Or is he in the Peter Parker one? I don't know. Anyways, thanks for paying attention and waiting there. Finally got the thing all hooked up. Let's get the whiteboard flowing and going. All right. So I'm going to explain to you how this works when it comes to inner game. Here we go. Bro, Eltos says 50 Cent looked like he was going to collapse and die at any second. Bro, all of those fucking geriatrics did. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige. How are they trying to sexualize Mary J. Blige? What was even happening? I just felt like when I was watching the Super Bowl, I was like, dude, they are just really trying to be like so woke and like be like, oh, you know, we're hip hop and like, you know, Black Lives Matter, all this shit. It's like just like, God, fuck you, Los Angeles. Fuck you. Fuck the Rams. Fuck Joe Burrow for that awful fourth down play. Like, what were we even doing? Oh, God. Yeah, Mary J. Blige looked. The whole thing was cringe. It was super cringe. I was like trying to be positive, like, okay, maybe I'm just being like a cynical asshole, which is possible. But literally, I was just like, yikes, my gikes, bro. Yikes, my gikes. I can't even. Yeah, I love the classic hip hop too, but like leave that shit in 2001 and 2002, 20 years ago, where it came from. And like, dude, honestly, I would rather have seen Justin Bieber on the Super Bowl show. I don't know about you guys. Anyways, not everybody can be a pretentious fuck like me. So, all right. So here is, okay, how am I going to do this? All right. Okay, I'll just draw a little guy. All right. So here is our buddy. Looks like a fucking starfish, okay? Okay, this is our guy, right? So inside his mind, okay, here is the subconscious mind, okay? So when your subconscious mind is programmed with bad shit, because bad inner game boils down to this. Your subconscious mind is completely out of whack, okay? Your subconscious mind is just shitting the bed, okay? Now, the thing is, your conscious mind is out here, okay? And your conscious mind thinks, okay, like, actually, I'm running the show, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is, the subconscious mind is the one really running the show. The subconscious mind is the one that is absolutely doing the heavy lifting and controls you, okay? So here's the thing. When your subconscious mind is in turmoil, right? What it's going to do is it's going to send this turmoil out to the conscious mind. And then this conscious mind is going to send the turmoil to your body, right? And this is going to cause your life to make you act in a way that is going to create turmoil, right? How many of you guys have dated a girl that, like, when there was peaceful times, right? No matter what, she made some drama when there was peaceful times. And you're just constantly thinking to yourself, dear crazy bitch, what in the actual proper fuck is going on right now? Okay? Think about that. You got to ask yourself, why is she doing this? It's because if you interview them and you talk to them, they'll let you know things weren't good at home when they were growing up. Okay? So, this is why when I go on dates with girls, I interrogate them at the front. I'm like, I start to figure out, their traumas, their histories, their life history, family history, because I need to know what level of crazy am I dealing with, and how damaged is he, and then how can I turn that into quick sex? It is what it is. But hey, what can I say? Equal rights, right? Welcome to 2022, ladies. There's psychological predators out there like me. So, when I was growing up, right? Oh, I think we have trouble with this. This last time, this thing didn't reload. Don't be there. Damn it. It's there. How does this website even operate? What is this? Why is this not loading now? No. Full screen, no. Bro, super annoying. All right. All right, we'll just have to talk to another area. Okay. Can I kiss the E? Haha. All right, there you go. Level of 30,000 IQ has been achieved. All right. Cool. So, I'm going to talk about what I struggled with, okay? So, the basis of all of my anxiety, right, was this. Okay, we talk about this with Ryan Fowler, and if you haven't watched this, there's an episode on my channel. Just type in toxic shame. Me and Ryan Fowler talk about this, okay? Toxic shame, all right? Toxic shame is basically boiled down to this. I'm not good enough. And this is manifested by parents not loving me enough as a child. Okay? Everything goes back to childhood. Every single thing goes back to childhood. Okay? So, toxic shame comes from not getting enough love from our parents when we're kids, right? As you guys know, I had a situation with my mom really not being happy that she had me, nor any of my siblings, right? She just kind of had to tolerate us. And no dad, okay? So like zero masculine love. My brother's father stayed in the round for a little bit, but wasn't enough. He had some presence and it was good, right? But at the same time, like, he wasn't there the whole time, so I missed out on that a lot. I got a little, which is good. Probably why I'm completely fucked up. But toxic shame. Now, so I had toxic shame plus abandonment issues, right? Okay. So I felt like it wasn't good enough, and the abandonment issues also made me feel that like my loved ones were going to leave me. How this manifested later was I would just always think a girl was going to cheat on me or leave me, right, with the abandonment issues. So when you have toxic shame plus abandonment issues, this gives you low self-esteem at the core level. You can build yourself up externally with your conscious mind, but if your unconscious mind feels that you're not good enough and that you don't have high self-esteem, then what's going to happen is even when you have moments of happiness and you have moments of success, your subconscious mind will automatically start to self-sabotage. And you will, like, it's fucking crazy, dude, but like you will literally get impulsive, emotional things happening to you, making you want to sabotage your progress, okay? Because your subconscious mind controls you. Here's an example, okay? When I would be killing it at the gym, knocking out my workouts, because I've never had a problem giving the effort in the gym. The problem was always in the kitchen, right? So I would go in there, knock the thing out the park, hit my macros perfectly, and I'd be sitting around, and then I'd just be like, oh, fuck it, I just want to eat a slice of pizza. And I order a personal pan pizza. And then macros are fucked for that day and the next day because there's so many calories in it, right? Why? Because at the higher level of the consciousness, right, my overlaying conscious level, I was enacting the strategies that were effectively going to give me the sexy body that I wanted. However, at the lower, deeper levels, my subconscious mind did not feel good enough to feel good about myself. And I knew that hitting my goals and making myself look sexy and good in the mirror is a foreign concept to me, and it was very uncomfortable. So what did it do? It began to sabotage me. Does that make sense? Does that happen to any of you guys in the chat? How many of you guys have like been like, that's it, I'm done smoking weed. Flush your weed down the toilet, you're done, and then 1 week later you're smoking and you're hitting the pipe again. Right? Your experiences in the chat, I'll read them out, help out other people who are watching and needing help out there, right? Low self-esteem at the core level. So this manifested itself in the negative emotion of anxiety. Anxiety. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Terrible. There you go. Harry Ziegel says, yep. Christian Marcus says, yes, I've done that 5 times with booze. Yep. RPG says, not with weed, but food. Absolutely. Christian Martin says, hours later, I'm right at the store buying a bottle of JML. Please sign up for the fucking inner game healing, Christian. I've been telling you for years that you got to get your fucking inner game sorted, bro. Beastly Nerd says, yes. What's up, bro? Good to see you in here, big dog. Love you, man. You've been watching for a while. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. TM says, cigarette make a team. Yeah, so like I've said, guys, I'm not, like I told you, I'm not here on YouTube to be Mr. Cool and like, oh, look at me, I'm like living this perfect life and like I'm just so fucking perfect. I'm not. I feel like these apples are stale. That's how imperfect I'm living. It tastes like a little fermented. I'm still gonna eat them. William Shaw says, ate a bag of Doritos last night, felt terrible after. I know the feeling, bro. RP Mamba says, I had that with food and I'll be signing up. I'm going to be talking about food later today. Dude, I'm like, if you watch this entire broadcast today, you're going to see, dude, every fucking vice I had to kill. Believe me. The list that I'm going to be going through with today is, let me see. So drugs, money, sex addiction, anxiety, loneliness, and being fat. We're going to talk about all that. Okay? So, let's go. Food, nothing, weed all day. Yeah, I understand. Smoking as I watch this, the trauma is real. Sorry about hear about that, Jacques. What's up, John? Says Benito Pepolini. What up, what up, what up, what up, boys? Is the Moon Gang coming in? Is that what it is? Charlie's done broadcasting? Charlie gets you guys rich. I get you guys sorted in the Money Muscles Game Frame department. We got you, boys. We got you. Sit back, put your feet up, and know that you're in good hands. So this gave me anxiety, right? So toxic shame, I'm not good enough. Abandonment issues, right? Gave me anxiety. So what would happen is this, right? I ate a bag of hot Cheetos feelies and also felt terrible. I know, I got some hot Cheetos in my fridge. Here we go. Let's do this. Grab. Okay, now I'm going to maneuver this like a genius. Okay, here we go. All right. So what do we want to talk about first? Which issue do you guys want me to address? We got 30 seconds on the clock. Type it in the chat. Drugs, money, sex addiction, loneliness, anxiety, or being fat. Go. Type it in the chat. Drugs, sex addiction, broke, anxiety, fat, or lonely. You tell me. I am here to serve. Loneliness says A Boogie. Drugs says drugs. Being fat, money, anxiety. Anxiety, drugs. Being fat, anxiety. Horniness. Sex addiction, broke, fat. Crypto, anxiety, sex. Drugs, anxiety. Okay. Sex addiction, broke. Okay, I think anxiety wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, anxiety wins. Okay. All right, so we're going to talk about anxiety first. Okay, so now remember, going back to here, we're going to talk about all the things that is really important. Okay. So here it is, right? So going back to this, toxic shame plus abandonment issues. I'm not good enough. Parents not loving me up as a child is where it came from. Low self-esteem at the core. This gave me anxiety. Okay. So how did anxiety manifest itself? All right. So here's how anxiety happened to me. Okay. So step 1 is here. Okay. Anxiety came in multiple forms. Okay. Anxiety caused me to fear cold approach. Okay. I remember I used to work. I was like, how old was I? I was like 24 at the time. I was working at the 180 Grey Goose Lounge in Orlando, Florida. And I remember there was this girl dancing, right? And she was just giving me the eyes. She was fucking eye graping me. Like, just violating me with her eyes, right? And you know what that is when women like look at you in the eyes. They're like, I want you to approach me. You look good. Please come dominate me, right? So this girl was like staring at me like 8 times in a row. And like, I was just too afraid. I got this tight feeling in my chest. And paralyzing fear. Why? Because I just felt that I wasn't good enough. I was not man enough. I was not alpha enough. I wasn't any of that stuff. Okay? So the fear of cold approach is how anxiety fucked me up and paralyzed me. And then when I didn't do the approach, what happened? Then comes, right? Then what happens? Then what comes? The toxic shame. Oh, you are a fucking beta. You fucking pussy. You didn't go talk to that girl. Well, guess what? You're a fucking loser. You're a fucking weak, pussy-ass beta male. You're not going to be as alpha as you want. And I would sit there and beat myself up for like hours on end for not approaching some bitch that just wanted me to pipe her down. Okay? Tearing myself apart mentally. Okay. Second thing, anxiety manifested itself in, right? Was premature ejaculation. Okay. Sometimes when I'd be fucking a girl, right? I would get so anxious. Like, I have just got to like really do my best to please this girl. I have to make her orgasm. I have to make her feel amazing. I have to do all these things, right? I need to do this. Otherwise, I am not good enough. Going back to the toxic shame. What did this cause me to happen? It was an extreme, okay? So the premature ejaculation would be like this. I would get so excited, right, that I would come quickly, too quickly, right? Like I'm talking like 3 pumps in, boom, I came. Or go limp. Like I'd like, okay, I gotta calm down. And then my dick made the sound. And you're like, oh, I swear I'm not gay. I'm not, help me. Just give me a second, you know? You know? And then you're just sitting there like, ah. And then what happens? You beat yourself up. Guess what? Guess what comes back in, right? The toxic shame. Oh, you fucking pussy. You're not alpha male. You can't fuck this girl till she goes to sleep. You know, you should be fucking her 30 minutes straight. No eye contact. Missionary only. Full alpha dominance, you know? And it's just like, you're just like constantly terrorizing yourself in your mind, thinking like, I've got to be perfect at all times. I need to be fucking the orgasm king. Or I'm not good enough. I'm bitch made. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, when your dick goes limp, you're just like, uh-oh. So Christian Martin says, I feel like cold approach and public speaking the same skill. They're not, because I've always been an amazing public speaker, always. But come nighttime club, walking up to a girl, dude, terrified, like fucking just like paralyzed, bro, paralyzed with fear. So, not cool. And then you beat yourself up, right? And you just continue that fucking path and just continue that pattern, just beating yourself up. I'm not good enough. I'm not perfect. I did this. I did that. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Anxiety also manifested itself in this. So the anxiety manifested itself in abandonment issues. So we always make fun of girls like, oh, she has daddy issues, she's abandonment issues, she's a dumb hoe, ha ha ha, all these sluts, whatever, right? Because we're all fucking so cool in the manosphere. But this is manifested in guys in this form right here. Always. Oops. This one's super fucking toxic and not really talked about. And even like red pill manosphere creators are like falling victim to this, right? But you always think she is cheating or going to cheat, okay? And you could be in the most healthiest relationship ever and think this shit, okay? When I used to date Miss MLD, I never forget, I was so fucked up in the head, man. I was just like, man, I had so many issues. God bless that girl for putting up with me. But I remember we went to go see Wonder Woman, and like I was watching some bullshit, toxic, fucking red pill creator shit, and I sat there and like accused her of cheating on me. And dude, this chick is a fucking saint. She like lives at home with her parents, doesn't do anything bad, doesn't like go out drinking with dudes, doesn't have guy friends texting her. Her Instagram is private. She has like 150 followers, like nothing. And I remember chastising her outside of the fucking movie theater before we went to see Wonder Woman. And she just stood there and took it and cried and was just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, you fucking liar, rah, red pill rage, right? That's why I'm like, gotta really pump the brakes on this whole toxic fucking red pill manosphere shit. I gotta beat the change that needs to happen here, right? We're still restructuring things. It's coming, but, you know, it was so fucking toxic and so bad. And like this poor girl was like a victim of my fucked up issues. Me. I was the problem. It was 100% my fault. So this was an ongoing pattern too. There's another girl I dated, right? Her name was Ayame, and I was dating her in 2013, right? She was a sweet girl from fucking Gifu Prefecture, right? And she came over one time and she was late because she had to go to some like college fucking event or whatever. Because she, like, at the time she was like 20. I was like 27 and she was in college. She was one of my students at the fucking English teaching school that they're called Eikaiwas, and like adults go there to like pay to get English lessons, to go to group lessons and private lessons. And she knew what she was up to. She was fucking a little English teacher predator girl on me. She would be like a little teacher's pet and like always, you know, do her best to answer the questions correctly. And then after, she'd be like, "You want to come to my bar?" I was like, "Yeah," because I know exactly what you're doing. And so I ended up hooking up with her, fucking her, and dating her for like a couple months. But one time she came over, and I remember, like, dude, it was like I was like a demon possessed person, bro. Like this cloud of anxiety and this cloud of emotional turmoil comes over your eyes, and we are at my place, and I'm thinking like, we're just cheating on me. And like, you were absolutely out with some guy. And she was like, "No, relax. I'm going to show you some photos. I was just at this college event and they have timestamps on them." And I'm like a full blown psycho, like, "Show me those fucking things." Blah. Right? Why? Because
If you guys don't donate
Thank
$100 right now,
Donation?
you're a beta male, you're a cuck, you're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
Hassan Haji Mohammed with €2 says, "But hypergamy is true. How can we equalize it? Just be the fucking man, bro." Do you guys think that like you have to be like super alpha all the fucking time to get a girl? Dude, you just got to be alpha enough to that girl and make sure that certain parameters are set up, that she doesn't have a bunch of doorways to a bunch of dicks fucking coming at her, right? It's that simple. Like, you guys realize, like, and I'm tying into this, okay? Because I think this is kind of what you're saying. A lot of guys just think girls are like sitting at home, like scheming, like, time to fucking find a better man, time to fucking go and suck some dick, you know? Like, I'm just here, I'm ready to fucking go and find a new man. These girls aren't like that, bro. That shit's super toxic to think like that. These girls aren't just like sitting around scheming, like ready to like, okay, wake up, like, gotta go fucking suck some dick, gotta find some alpha dick today. You're projecting your masculine desire for variety of pussy on women. Women don't think like us, like we need sexual variety. Women just want the best. Okay? So as long as you're the best option available to her emotionally, sexually, right? She feels safe with you. She doesn't worry about the money. This is why I tell you guys, money, muscles, game, frame. That's how you beat hypergamy. Look at the average dipshit out there. Go walk around. Look at the average fat fuck loser that you have to be better than. You're like, I can beat that guy. I can beat that guy. Think about it. 70% of the American population is overweight or obese. Just not be fat and you have a fucking 70% advantage over everybody. Stop living in fear, guys. And if a bitch is with you and you're on your grind and you're doing amazing and she's dumb enough to be texting other guys or to fucking cheat on you or to do some dumb shit and you catch her, throw her ass out onto the streets where she belongs if she's not willing to change, and find another woman. Because if you're focusing on the core four, money, muscles, game, frame, and you're compounding your efforts over the years, you're going to be unstoppable. It's that simple, guys. Stop living in fear. Empower yourself with truth and take action every single day to become the fucking man that you want to be. I did it today. Today, I went to bed last night like 4:30 in the morning, right? I woke up at like I slept a lot. I woke up at like 11 and then I rolled back over and went to bed. I woke up at like 1:30 and I was like super charged up, right? My sister's been calling me. She needed a lot of help. I talked to Josh from the program as well. And I fired up my Keurig because I'm rich. And I brewed a cup of coffee, right? Put on my headphones. My sister needed to talk to me, and I went for a walk with my dog. Walked my dog for like 30 minutes. And then I brought my dog back upstairs. She's a Maltese. 30 minutes, she's donezo. And then went back outside. I had my whole workout gear, and I walked around for 3 hours. Fasted walking training, 3 hours, while talking to my sister on the phone, getting some stuff off of my chest, helping her with her shit, all while exercising at the same time. Came home, had to send some money to an attorney, paid her, did a little bit of work, sent a couple emails, did a couple updates, and that was my day. And now here I am making advertisements, talking about the Inner Game Healing Summit, doing my show. And I'm going to do this again tomorrow, and again Friday, and again Thursday, and again Saturday, Sunday. And I'm going to keep going. Meanwhile, dipshit.com, the moron fucking I have to be better than, he's going to his corporate job. He's half-assing his shit. He hates his life so much that after work, he's going to go drink. He's going to drink. He's going to get fat. He's going to get fat. He's going to get unhealthier. He's going to get more depressed. He's going to become less attractive. Okay? That's who you have to beat. That is who you have to beat. You can't beat that? If you can't beat that, you deserve to get cheated on. And that's just Mother Nature telling you, sorry, bud, you ain't good enough. It's never been easier to beat other guys. I have no competition. And if a girl is dumb enough to think like leaving me is a good idea, go and enjoy your silver medal. Go and enjoy your bronze medal. Go. You might get a gold medalist, but they're going to come out of the fucking Special Olympics. You're not beating me. Statistically, it's not looking good for you. Money, muscles, game, frame. Money, muscles, game, frame. Say it 3 times for impact. Money, muscles, game, frame. Every single day, you fuckers. No excuses. Shut your fucking mouth and money, muscles, game, frame every single day. You want to be like me? You want to be the fucking man? You got to pay the cost to be the fucking boss. I pay that shit every day. Every fucking day. I watched a bunch of videos from Paul the other day. I had a talk with Paul last night. I'm working on my fucking mental structures to like elevate myself from millionaire to multi-millionaire to fucking deca-millionaire to 100-millionaire. Okay? I'm working my fucking ass off behind the scenes too, guys. You think I just sit around and like eat bonbons all day and pet my luxurious dog and I'm like, ha 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 ha, ha, I've made it. No. Fuck no. To stop living in fear. Stop living in fear. And that's what anxiety is. It's fear. Okay? So you always think she's cheating or going to cheat or dump you, right? Why? Mommy left you. Daddy left you. So you're looking for that pattern to repeat itself in life. Okay? Anxiety can be cured. We are curing people left and right with this shit, bro. With the hypnotherapy, with the courses we're putting out, I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. I'm onto something huge here, guys. I know it's not sexy. I know I only have 100 live viewers, but I'm fucking telling you, me and Ryan Fowler are onto something huge. Absolutely huge. Okay? Anxiety. How else did this fuck with me, right? Finances. You know, when we were little, we were really poor, guys. Okay? At one point we were homeless. And we had to like go live with like this black lady. I forget her name, but she was a real sweetheart. This black lady and her husband. And then we had to go live with some fucking dude named Greg. I don't even know what the hell was going on. I was just a kid. And then we had to like go live with this lady, Miss Connie from church. And she had to end up throwing us out because it didn't work out. And it was just tough. We were like in a bad spot because my mom just couldn't get her shit together. Single moms ruin kids, dudes. Single moms ruin kids, and they just not as well equipped as as like a 2-family home, like a 2-parent home. It's just not as effective. So my finances, I was growing up with my mom constantly saying, there is no money, we have no money, there is no money, we have no money. That was all I heard. So my finances, I always felt, I felt poverty was inevitable. Even after my first year of massive success with YouTube, right? I did well over double of $100,000 that year. And I had all this extra money sitting around. And I had felt in my heart of hearts, guys, I had felt like there was this impending doom. This impending doom that no matter what, I was going to be poor again. Guys, it was fucking insane. You ever play Final Fantasy and you like cast the spell Doom and there's like a little ticker above their head, like 6 turns, 5 turns, 4 turns, 3 turns, 2 turns, 1 turn. Boom, you're dead. And you can't resurrect the character. It's like you're doomed. You know what I mean? Anyone know what I'm talking about? Any Final Fantasy fans in here? It felt like this feeling of like impending doom. Like no matter what, I was gonna be poor because I was a little piece of shit and I wasn't worthy of my success. I wasn't worthy of this thing. And that shit was detrimental, dude. That was at the beginning of 2020. This just happened. The beginning of 2020. Look at all the shit that the anxiety caused. Fear, cold approach, can't get women, right? Premature ejaculation, coming too quickly or going limp. Abandonment issues. You get the girl, then you fuck her good, and then you think, okay, she's going to leave me. Why is she going to leave me? Probably because I premature ejaculated. Or probably because I'm not good enough. Or probably because she knows my money's about to run out. The sad thing about this is like when you endlessly accuse this girl of cheating or going to cheat on you and leaving you, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Why? The subconscious mind. If you're constantly saying to myself, she's going to cheat on me, she's going to leave me, she is cheating currently, your brain's just like, yes, sir, here we go, she's cheating, she's a whore, she's this, she's that. And then you start acting in a way that's actually going to cause her to cheat. It's very crazy stuff, mate. What you think about, you bring about. That's what Player Supreme taught me, rest in peace. What you think about, you bring about. Your brain only says 2 words, yes, sir. If you say to yourself, I'm a piece of shit, I'm a loser, I suck, I'm fucking unlovable, nobody loves me, I'm forever ugly, I'm forever alone, you know, whatever shit, your brain's like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, that's you, all right, let's go. So you got to be careful. Pulse Jane Poppy says, this was the most important, impactful episode on Fresh and Fit. However, I think it went over most people's heads. Yeah, man, when I was on the Fresh and Fit show, like, man, I was, you know, it's funny. Like, when I was on the show at that time, I was feeling so sick. I think that's when I had, like, the beginning of the Omicron, little Rona. And it was awful. It was awful. But I powered through that, by the way. Let me just tell you guys, I'm a fucking gangster. I powered through that. And I had to talk with, like, all those hoes after. I did not want to be there. That's why I was, like, so tame. I wanted to be fired up and arguing with them to an extent. But at the same time, I was just, like, so tranquil and talking about my experience and shit. And the girls were not that insufferable, to be honest with you. So, that being said, like, you know, it's important for you to really recognize this inner game stuff because it is the backbone of my success. If you admire me and if you think I think MLD is a cool guy, I want to be like this guy. I want to have money, muscles, game, frame. I want to be like him. I'm telling you, the backbone of my success is this inner game. Inner game is the backbone of my success, and it's the backbone of your success, whether you realize it or not. Okay? Thank you, Pulse Jane Poppy, for the nice words. So, Remember the toxic shame. I'm not good enough. Parents not loving me enough as a child. Low self-esteem at the core. Anxiety. Plus the abandonment issues gives you this, right? So what we did to cure this is we did the hypnotherapy. Now, we all know the backbone of all the bad shit happened to me came from the fucking abuse, the emotional and verbal abuse I received from Aunt Millie, right? The number one enemy on the show. Aunt Millie, God, what a fucking nutbag, dude. With constantly like telling me you're not good enough, you're a bad little kid, you're demon possessed, you may deceive all the people at church, but you won't deceive me because I have the eye of God, and I know that you're gonna burn in the lake of fire. And I was fucking 9. I'm like, bitch, I am 9 years old. You are insane. Get me a popsicle and scratch my head and ask me what my favorite color is, ho. Psycho. Fucking psychopath, bro. So, that was the backbone of all this torture that I went through. So we went in, we did the hypnotherapy, and we relived these moments of my childhood. We brought up the trauma, and then we send the trauma away. So you calm. How hypnotherapy works is this, right? So let me show you. Okay. So this is your brain. Okay. It's a pretty nice brain, I must say so myself. Okay. And so the outer layer of your brain here is your conscious mind. Okay. And then the root that runs everything is the subconscious mind. Okay. And let's say you have a little bit of toxicity here, like scribbles equals toxicity, right? So you have, okay, Mr. Perfectionist. Oh, fuck, there we go. I can't have this come out of the little the subconscious mind thing there. Just trying, this is an illustration purpose, okay? So what we do, this is the poison, right? Is we use a relaxing environment to calm your mind down, okay? So this is, then your subconscious mind calms down, okay? And what it does is it opens a path to the subconscious mind, okay? And then we create a paragraph where we describe what actually triggers you. And then this is actually really the word trigger, not like the SJWs, I'm so triggered, okay? But we find out what triggers this, okay? Let me just tell you guys something right now, okay? If you can vividly remember an event in your childhood that is tied to a negative emotion, and you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, that is subconscious trauma. A friend of mine is $1 million trader here in Tokyo. And he says when he was doing some trading, right, he had felt this crazy anxiety come over his mind when he's about to put in these stop losses and everything to trade his cryptocurrency and stocks. He would, and this man is in his 40s, he would flash back to his middle school in Australia where people ridiculed him, called him stupid, called him dumb, called him ugly, all these terrible things. And he's a grown-ass man in his 40s, like about to click the mouse on a trade, and he's like going back and like, oh my God, I'm a fucking loser. And then he fucks up his trades. And he's $1 million guy doing this. And he's operating at a high level because he truly is a very intelligent, genius level man. But he had this subconscious trauma. So if you can vividly remember a negative event in your life and it keeps on reoccurring in your adulthood, you have inner game problem. Go to innergamehealing.com, put your email address in right here, click get on your waiting list, and get ready because February 24th, we're going to put you into the show. It's going to be awesome. This is going to be life-changing work. year-long support. I am so confident that this shit's going to work, guys. That's why I'm sitting here doing this show. It's fucking 12:30 a.m. in the middle of the night in Tokyo. But I'm so confident in this, and I'm so driven, and this is all I talk about every day. And I'm telling you, this is the backbone of all the success that you want. You don't, like whatever you want. If you want a girlfriend, you want multiple girlfriends, you want a wife, you want multiple wives, you just want to fuck a bunch of hoes, you want 6-pack abs, you want a great body, you want to make $1 million, you want to make $100,000, you want to make $10,000 a month, whatever the case may be. This is the answer. So, hypnotherapy, we silence the noise of the conscious mind, and we allow a gateway here for the subconscious mind to come to the surface. We create a paragraph describing what triggers you. We read it to you, and we have you connect your feelings to this event emotionally, and we ask you to raise the intensity of the emotion as you're under hypnosis. What this does is this brings your dirty little fucking evil trauma out here, and then we use the techniques in the hypnotherapy as a form of catharsis, okay? I don't know if you guys know this word, but this is the backbone of all therapy. Catharsis. And this is emotional release. We take this evil thing that's plaguing your mind and we release it with the hypnotherapy. And then when the hypnotherapy is done, we say, okay, time to go back. Oops. So then we close the door to the subconscious mind. Your trauma is completely out. And then we close the gate to the conscious mind. And then you come back out from hypnosis. Boom, you're healed. Okay. And that's what we did with my situation with Aunt Millie. So, guess what all went away? The year 2020, I did the hypnotherapy for the poverty mindset at the beginning of 2020, right? End of 2019, really. About quarter, I think Hot Dude Con was November. Yeah, quarter 4, 2019. Little right before quarter 4 in 2019. So that year, I did the poverty mindset cleansing, right? Got rid of this. Okay. Now, guess what happened? Next year, my income tripled. Went from doing more than $100,000, more than double $100,000 a year, to tripling it the next year. Still sub 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. And here's the reason, right? When you remove these traumas out of yourself, which most people don't do this, okay? You know who's doing this? High-level executives, CEOs, COOs, CTOs, CFOs. Top-level people are having these kind of fucking therapy done to them. People like Anthony Robbins, okay? Tiger Woods, Rob Dyrdek. All these people are having tons and tons and tons of fucking help with their subconscious programming, hypnotherapy, and getting shit out of their mind so they can get out of their way. I had removed the poison from my mind, and now money's like not even a problem. So what we'll do is on day 1 of the Inner Game Healing schedule, right? Me and Ryan from Inner Masculine, who helped me personally, we are going to identify your subconscious trauma in the first webinar. We're going to let you know, okay, this is it. And so you might have multiple traumas. You might have one, okay? Depending on the severity of the abuse that you went through, we're going to help you out with identifying which one. And usually one is like more prevalent. So you have to like knock the first one out. And there's layers to it. Like some people have anxiety, and then the next level is depression, and the next level is abandonment or whatever the case may be, right? But that's what we're going to do in this course. And I know I probably sound crazy to some people, but I swear to fucking God, dude, this shit worked for me. It worked for me, and it worked for loved ones in my life as well. Okay, Charlie did a session for his shit that happened to him when he was little, and guess what happened to him? He did his fucking session, and then boom, Crypto Mindset course took off. huge global success endorsed by Robert Kiyosaki. Okay. Like I said, I don't have like the sexy, viewers and thumbnails and all that shit over here, but I have results. I am getting fucking results for people around the world, men and women. I'm telling you, I'm at the forefront of something huge here. And we are going to work our asses off to help you out at the Inner Game Healing Summit. That's why this shit is so cheap, dude. $597, that is beneath me price-wise. But I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it to like make it accessible to all people out there. To get you in, to get you fucking sorted, and to get the fucking things handled that need to get handled. And you don't even have to be fucked up. You could just be a guy that you're like a 7 out of 10 achiever and you want to be a fucking 10 out of 10. We can help you get out of your own way. So that's the anxiety side of it, right? So that's how I was able to cure the anxiety. The fear cold approach, non-existent. Premature ejaculation, not happening anymore. Abandonment issues, nope, don't even care. Okay. Now I will be honest with you. There are some remnant, like if I get drunk or like if I do a shitload of MDMA in Colombia, the anxiety does come back. I'm not gonna lie, but I think it's more like a biological rather than rooted inside of me. And then sometimes the abandonment issue thing happens for me, to be honest with you. I'm not fully cured, but I'm way better than I was. And I have to, like I said, be triggered by a fucking load of MDMA. Don't do MDMA, kids. Don't be like me. Be better. Okay. But yeah, that's how we handled the anxiety stuff. So let's go back to the chat. How's everybody doing in the chat? Are we paying attention? What is MDMA? Mangoes, Doritos, mosquitoes, and anchovies. All right. Yeah, take the MLD, MDMA masterclass. El Tal says, I have underestimated the power of negative self-talk. Dude, you have no idea. You have no idea. You saying that you don't have sexy viewers sounds like a limiting view. It's a limiting belief. Oh, I know, right? You caught me in my own bullshit. Danny Arnold says, never say negative talk about yourself to your mind. It's a conversation your subconscious can hear every word of. It injures your inner warrior a little each time and forms your future image of you. Yes, so true. So true. All right. Let's talk about, I think the second thing that you guys said want to talk about was food addiction. Okay. So let's go back to the whiteboard of truth and justice. Real quick, though, don't forget that this upcoming Sunday, I have Patreon coaching for you guys. So we've had more people join the Patreon. Take a quick look. We're going to be going Sunday, every Sunday this month, and every Sunday in March. You're not going to want to miss out on it. Check it out.
For watching today's episode of Interview with the Man. We're going to get right back to the show. But I wanted to take a moment to remind you that if you need personal help with dating and getting your money right specifically, we offer that services over on my Patreon. All you need to do is go to patreon.com/modernlifedating. What we do is on the second and fourth Sunday of every month at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a group coaching call where men from all over the world come in with their questions on how to get their dating and their money right. If you're having trouble with your dating life, if you're having trouble with your finances, let me help you. I have turned my life around and I can help turn your life around. All you need to do is go to patreon.com/modernlifedating. There is limited enrollment. It is only limited to 150 members, and already more than half of that has been filled up. This will be filled up, so don't forget, take action now, lock in your space. Go to patreon.com/modernlifedating, and let's get some coaching for you today.
You heard the man. Go to patreon.com/modernlifedating. Get on in, and I'll sort you out. Let's go to the food. All right. So look, there's clearly a food epidemic problem with America because we are just a nation of fat fuckers, okay? Now, okay, let's talk about food addiction. All right. Food. This pen is weird. Okay, food addiction. Can you guys read that? Kind of weirdo. Food addiction. Okay. So, this was tied to anxiety.
If you guys don't donate $100 right now, you're a beta male, you're a cuck, you're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
Thank you so much for the donation. So this was tied to anxiety and self-sabotage. Jace says, $10 super chat, just got broken up with on the 13th. How can I overcome this? Well, I need more details. Can you call me on Friday for free consultation Friday? Let's talk about that. Please call me on Friday. If you need emergency help, book a consultation on my website. Here it is, a quick 1 minute. Take a look.
Thanks for watching today's episode of Interview with a Man. We're going to get right back to the show, but I wanted to take a quick second to tell you about my one-on-one coaching service. If you need help making money, making muscles, or learning game, let me help you. By booking a one-on-one call with me today, you can answer your questions in a timely manner. All you need to do is go to modernlifedating.com/coaching, and we can have a conversation to come up with a plan to fix your problems.
If you need to book a consult, there you go. modernlifedating.com/coaching. Holler at your boy. I'm the best ever. Okay, let's go to the board. I just had to see my face on the big screen. Just needed to see my handsome face. Thank you, Lord, for making me beautiful. Jesus is real because I'm gorgeous. Anxiety and self-sabotage. All right. So, here, do you know the number one people calm themselves down when they feel anxious is with food, right? Because when you that feeling of being full, it's kind of like this weird, kind of like pseudo physiological feeling of comfort and love. It's really weird, mate. But yeah, that's what happens when you get anxious. You eat and you eat and you eat. Also self-sabotage, right? So actually, let me see if I can pull it up. I'll show you exactly what I ate. So make sure my address doesn't show up. Ingurishu. Okay, here we go. All right, I'll show you exactly what I ate. So this is my poison, right? So if you go to Domino's in Japan, let's go to the menu, and then I would go down. This is a Lavaroni pizza. Hey. Okay, so I would go here, and I would go down, and I would have this one, the mayo jaga. Okay, and then I would do half and half. So this was potato slices. I would always take the pork sausages off, mayonnaise and tomato sauce, and then I would have half of this. Oh, can't log in because I show my address. But I would have half of this, and then the other half would be tropical, which was, I think it's a 2 range, or maybe it's a 1 range. Right, and then the tropical pizza, which is pineapple, ham, and tomato sauce. And then I would get cheese. I would get stuffed crust cheese, and I would eat this. And this was like, I would eat that because it would calm me down. But that was like literally like, bro, that pizza was like 2,800 calories, I think. Okay. So that tied in to also the self-sabotage, right? This is literally what would happen to me. Okay. I would, wake up, right? Coffee. Fasted training. I'm a big fan of fasted training. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. After that, I would eat rice, chicken, broccoli, protein shake. Then like meal 2 would be like steak, rice, broccoli, I'm spelling broccoli wrong. Look at me. Look at me. I'm such a degenerate. Can't even spell broccoli long. I can make $1 million on the internet though, bitch. And then protein shake again, right? So, and then this would knock out, and then guess what? Oh, you can't really see what I'm writing. Oh well, you can understand, right? I hope you guys can. I hope you guys aren't that dumb. This is steak and rice, and this is protein shake, right? Okay. And then boom, macros hit, right? So then I'd be good to go, right? And I'd be like, okay, solid. But then at nighttime, you know what happened? It would be like around 11 o'clock, 11:30. And I lived right across the street from Domino's. Really terrible because they give you 50% off when you get takeout. Oh, man, that's where I got fat, when I lived across the street from that Domino's. So then I went, and then I would sit at night and I'd be like in my chair, like rocking back and forth like a nutbag. And I would have like this inner turmoil, this inner like fucking demon being like, just get the pizza, bro. It's okay. Just get the pizza. You're never going to get those abs. You're never going to get the body you want anyways. Just get the pizza. And I would sit there and I would fucking have like a fight with my mind. And I would sit there and like really struggle and like have a mental battle that I would lose every single time. And like for some of you guys that don't struggle with food addiction, you don't get me. But for some of you guys that do struggle with food addiction, I know you motherfuckers are getting me right now. Because that shit's real. And where did this anxiety and self-sabotage come from? Where do you think it came from? Type it in the chat. Who knows? 30 seconds. Type it. Let's see. Who's a smarty farty? Who's a dum dum? Harry says, I get you. You know it. Boredom, no. Not boredom. Kidding me? Do we not get it? Aunt Millie, close. No gym membership? Nope. That bitch Aunt Millie came from the financial? Nope. Hungry as a kid? Nope. Childhood? Nope. Oh, come on, guys. You guys, okay. No, you guys all need help, eh? Inner child, inner demon? Nope. Toxic shame. You are not good enough. You are not good enough to achieve your goals because you are unlovable as a child. You are not good enough to get the body that you want. You are not good enough to achieve your goals. Okay? You are not good enough. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. Living in that fucking nightmare. Okay? Living in a nightmare, being tortured every night. Toxic shame. It's detrimental, mate. It's fucking detrimental, guys. I'm telling you, it's real. It's real and it's fucking evil. Okay? I would also do this, hit my macros, have a perfect day, and then just be like, you know what? I need to go, and I would fucking eat a Snickers plus a Kit Kat. This right here, I would fucking crave this, guys. Crave it. Okay? Crave it. Crave it like drugs. All right? Let me show you the macros on a Snickers and Kit Kat. All right. So there's a Snickers right there. And then there's a Kit Kat. So I would eat two of these, or one each, right? I would eat two. So 218 calories in the Kit Kat, 17 grams of percent of that calories is 11 grams of fat. Saturated fat 7.5. All this shit just terrible. Let's see. Sugars 20 grams, protein 2.7 grams, right? Just awful. How long would it take to burn off 220 calories? Walking 3 miles an hour, 59 minutes. Running 6 miles per hour, 21 minutes. Cycling 10 miles an hour, 30 minutes, okay? So I would eat that, basically neutralize my whole workout. And then I would eat the Snickers bar, checking in at 280 calories, 29 grams of sugar. So in one sitting, I'm eating 50 grams of sugars. Okay, 50 grams of sugar. If you were to sniff 50 grams of cocaine in one sitting, you would fucking die. It is a lot of fucking sugar. So I'm eating 500 calories right there. If your daily macros, if you're doing a cut, you're like somewhere around like 18 and 1900. Dude, right there, you're fucking out of the door. That's pretty much 1/3 of your calories you just squandered. And I would eat that shit every other day. And the food addiction came from, like I said, anxiety, feeling like I'm just, oh my God, I feel uneasy. Like I need to chill out. I'm living like this constantly anxious state, and self-sabotage for the diet, which all came from toxic shame. Now, again, we did the hypnotherapy. We cured the shit from me. We identified it because we were trying to figure out, like, where does this food addiction came from? Like, oh God, it's from fucking goddamn evil bitch Aunt Millie. Right? Heard some shit today about Aunt Millie's kids. God damn, that bitch. Karma is real, boys. Let me tell you something. Karma is real. If you think you're going to go through life being a piece of shit and like you're not going to get hit by a bus, you are wrong. Karma is fucking real. Heard some terrible shit today about her kid. Good Lord. But we cured that. Now my cravings are gone. Dude, I have a fridge full of food right now. And I'm just like not craving to like, oh, go eat a bunch of shit. I live across the street from like a convenience store. Literally just take my elevator, walk out the front door, convenience store right there. I'm rich, duh. I can buy all the candy in the world that I want. But no, it no longer has power over me. Food no longer has a power over me. Big difference, man. Big difference. Huge difference. You know? Snickers is maybe 3 bites, dude. I would knock that shit out. I would eat that Snickers in like 30 seconds. I would wolf that thing down. Dude, some days it was bad. I would eat 4 of them, bro. I would eat like 2 Snickers, 2 Kit Kat bars. Bad stuff, bros. That's why I got fucking as big as I did. Dude, do you want to see peak fat MLD? God, it was terrible. And it didn't help that I was making some good money too at the time. If you're not prepared for fucking making some bread, dude, let me show you fucking a lard ass MLD. But it's cool because I'm great and an amazing person now, and I lost the weight. Yes, I did liposuction. I did it for scientific reasons to pull that fat off of me, and I have not gained it back. Hold on, let me show you. Look at me. This is January last year, dude. Damn, January 2020. Oh my God, I was so huge. Look at this, bro. Look at it. Like, you know, it was a combination of things, but look, this is very humiliating for me. I want to show you. Okay? Just fucking kill me. Just kill me right now. Humiliating. And I you know, I just let myself get to this condition. I let myself get like that. You know, obviously my face was a little puffy from all, like, I was on vacation here, so I was like eating from December until like, you know, mid-January every day. Mom's like, here's food. Who am I to tell mama no, right? And then I wasn't working out, and it just caught up with me, and it was just like, it was all compounding from that shit. I had done the therapy though. At this point, I'd done it, and I'd quelled the fucking the insatiable eating shit. But man, it was bad. It was bad. What is that top? I ran out of clothes, and Josh from Eat Lift Program, that was the only shirt he could lend me. Some fucking hippie tie-dye shit. Thanks, Josh, for making me look like an idiot. I can't do carnivore. That carnivore shit's just weird. It's not for me. I can't do it. I know myself and I can't do it. You know, and you can see, look, here, let me show you. You can see the difference here on the great. You can see a difference in who I was.
Right?
So on. Okay, look at the difference in the vibe, and how I totally changed. And like, dude, this is a year. This is literally, I changed from January to December to this person. This is one fucking year, guys. Remember, look at this. Okay. How do we do this? Okay. Look at here's our boy.
So, you know, I was just sorry, I lost my train of thought there.
I was saying, why Japan?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So,
no one cares about you.
right,
Man.
you just got to level up as man. Anyways, going back to that, it was down to three choices. It was Korea, it was China, or Japan, because I had to get away. I want to go far
So
away.
Asia,
as far as
you
possible.
were Asia.
Yes,
As far as possible
Yeah.
as fuck.
because you know, my buddy, great guy, he went and did some work in Vietnam. Another guy did work in Thailand. But the thing is, when you go over there,
Where is my chin? $100 to the man who finds it. And then this is December of that year. Look at that handsome devil. Look at that. That man is a beautiful man.
30. So I was 33 when 2019 began because my birthday is December 2nd. Shout out to all my Sagittariuses out there.
You old nigga.
I know. Fucking Grandpa MLD over here. Get me a wheelchair. 2019 rolls around. I'm 33. And I said, here's the deal, Jonathan. You're 33 years old. You're a fucking English teacher. And
Even, can you guys just pick up the vibe difference? Can you like just pick up like the total vibe difference? Like that's me in December after doing tons of self-work on myself, right? And then here's me in January of the same year.
you live like a king.
Yeah.
But you're collecting like, you know, Vietnamese dong or Thai baht.
Yeah.
You know, it's pennies. It's
Yeah.
garbage currency.
Yep.
And
Facts.
so you come back, you're like, yeah, I worked 3 years and I've saved $15,000.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I was like, there's no way I'm going there. Korea's currency is not strong enough for me. The Korean won's pretty weak.
Okay.
And then China is like disgusting. And so there's pollution everywhere. Anybody's been to China, this is like not racist or anything. If you've been to China, they have like pollution alerts. Like, okay, go outside. Like people have been wearing masks in China.
Yeah,
like
for mad long.
over like 20 years.
Yeah.
So because the pollution gets so bad, because there's like rivers, they get cancer and everything. It's just disgusting. Now here, and then next one was
Overpopulation.
right, and the last thing was Japan.
Yep.
Third strongest economy in the world.
Yes.
American ally,
Yes.
not communist, not crazy internet, not the the great firewall.
So you see what I'm saying? Like, and that's the benefit. And now look at how fucking beautiful I am. Now I'm so good looking. It is the power of inner game, baby. I'm telling you. Like, I am not crazy. I am not fucking crazy. Okay. So the thing is, once you change your inner world, once you quell the demons inside you, once you put out that fire that's burning, that's the bad fire that's burning, like that toxic fire, everything starts to change. Everything starts to change. Big time. Oh, this is like kind of dark. Am I dark? Where's my camera dark? These blue blockers throwing me out. Hold on. I think I'm a little too dark. There we go. Let's lighten up. Let's get the full picture here of my handsomeness. Is that too light? How are we looking? No, that's good. That's good. But you see the difference? Did we notice the difference? Could you see the difference in my vibe? See the difference in my face and how I carried myself and to point where I am now. You clean your inner world out and then the changes begin. The massive changes begin. Okay? So we did that, okay? And the fat shit was gone, right? So let's talk about the next one. Let's talk about sex addiction and loneliness, right? So I want to talk to you guys about how sex addiction is used as guys in the red pill community to calm their inner insecurities. Okay. This one's gonna be pretty dark, okay? FYI, what I'm about to talk to you, because for you guys, I think like sex is gonna solve your problems, bro. It's not. Look, don't get me wrong. I love having sex. I'm a big fan, okay? Had some today. That being said, there is a negative, toxic way that people use sex. It's not good, and especially guys in this community, okay? So I am going to reload my drink. Don't forget, Patreon is coming up on this Sunday. Take a quick look.
For watching today's episode of Interview with the Man. We're going to get right back to the show, but I wanted to take a moment to remind you that if you need personal help with dating and getting your money right specifically, we offer that services over on my Patreon. All you need to do is go to patreon.com/modern life dating. What we do is on the second and fourth Sunday of every month at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a group coaching call where men from all over the world come in with their questions on how to get their dating and their money right. If you're having trouble with your dating life, if you're having trouble with your finances, let me help you. I have turned my life around and I can help turn your life around. All you need to do is go to patreon.com/modern life dating. There is limited enrollment. It is only limited to 150 members, and already more than half of that has been filled up. This will be filled up, so don't forget, take action now. Lock in your space. Go to patreon.com/modern life dating, and let's get some coaching for you today.
Patreon.com/modern life dating. All right. So let's talk about this, right? Okay. So we're talking about sex addiction, right? Sex addiction, and it's tied to loneliness. So we're going to talk about both of these things, okay? Chen is in the house, says, I love MLD. Chen also says, Bukkake in Nagasaki. Don't you dare soil my trip with Charlie. Me and Charlie went to Nagasaki today, or not today, last year, together as a bro bonding trip. And boy, oh boy, that bomb was fucking terrifying. God bless the people of Nagasaki, man. That bomb fucked everybody up. I went to Hiroshima and Nagasaki and Pearl Harbor, did the World War II tour because I'm awesome. And yeah, like, holy shit, that bomb fucked those people up in Nagasaki, man. Hiroshima, like, there's still stuff landing. Like, there's still stuff there. Like, the only thing that was left over in Nagasaki were, like, the very, very baseline bricks. Because I believe Hiroshima was the uranium bomb, but Nagasaki was the plutonium bomb. You know, they dropped Little Boy on fucking Hiroshima, but they dropped Fat Man on Nagasaki. Are my can we get a history check? Am I wrong? I think I'm right. Let me know. History checks and a buff. History buffs in the chat. Let me know. But yeah. Different bomb. Yeah, no, I know it was a different bomb, but I'm pretty sure Nagasaki was Fat Man, the plutonium bomb. Little Boy was dropped on Hiroshima. How are we the good guys? We didn't fucking start the shit. Yeah, Fat Man equals Nagasaki. Correct, right. You know? Yeah. Okay, cool. I am as smart as I thought I was. Eric Grass is correct. Thank you so much. Love my World War II history. I'm not so good on the European front, but what happened with America and Japan, like I could be a little bit better in the Battle of Midway. I do find the Battle of Midway very fascinating. But America straight up just won by like sheer volume, to be honest. But it's all good. Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit. Sorry, Mr. Isoroku Yamamoto. He was the leader of the Japanese military, and he told the emperor, like, nope, we should not do what you want to do, which is attack America. But the emperor was arrogant, and Isoroku Yamamoto said, don't do it, and he was killed in the middle of the war. His plane was shot down. he was warned them. He warned them. He lived in America. He's like, don't fuck with those Americans. But hey, shit happens. Anyways, sex addiction. So this was tied into toxic shame. Toxic shame, external validation. This gets really sick and deep, just so you guys know, okay? Like, this is really sick. Toxic shame, external validation, and abandonment issue. Or, no, let's say, no, not abandonment. This was more loneliness, which came in the form of codependency. Dude, I'm like the second smartest member of Rule Zero. Paul is number 1, but I'm number 2. Ryan Stone, absolute bottom. Let's see, number 3. We'll give it to Rolo. We'll let it slide. Okay, we'll let it slide. Danny says, I think sex is overrated, unfulfilling. That's because you're not getting any. Oh! Come on, Danny. You're better than that. Sex is good. Okay, it is real good. Don't forget. It's that good. Oh, I got you, motherfuckers. It's been a while. That's the first Onichan of 2022. Oh man, let's see the viewership drop. Okay. Oh man. So the sex addiction, right? Toxic shame, external validation, loneliness. Okay. So here's the deal, right? So, the everybody's like, I'm watching the viewership go down. I gotta stop. Okay. Anyways, so okay, here's the deal, right? So the bottom line is this: in the red pill community, this is the thing I've noticed about guys who use sex. Okay. All right. So it starts with guy doesn't feel good enough, right? So what does he do? He learns game to get sex. Sex equals external validation, right? Then need sex to feel good. Oops, let's reverse that. Good enough. Okay? Then, after that, need sex to feel good enough. Next thing is what? Sex stops equals validation stops. Dude, I'm so smart, I must say. Okay? Next thing is sex frequency. Oops, let's pull this off. Sex frequency plus variety must increase to give. Oh, we gotta move me. Hold on. This is important, so I gotta move me. I'm gonna go over here. Everything's gonna be okay. I'm just over in this corner here. Okay, Jesus is still real. What is that? What is that? What is this phantom box? Here we go. All right, just over here in the corner, guys. Everything's gonna be okay. Just chill out, okay? Frequency and variety must increase to give same. This is the parentheses high, right? To give you the same high. So not good, no bueno. Okay, not good at all. Okay. So this is a trap a lot of guys fall into. Okay. And they think this is the norm. And this is the trap I had fallen into, guys. Okay. I had literally thought that I'm only, first of all, I thought I was hungry. I thought I was like healthy, right? So here's the thing. This is like, you're like a vampire, okay? And you need to feed in order to feel good about yourself. You need to feed, and you're the source of your hunger is broken inner game, toxic shame, and loneliness, which comes from basically toxic shame and not feeling good enough, right? So, right, then Adam says, then you get an STD, makes you think twice about being a player. Yeah, and I had gotten chlamydia. You know, it was not cool. It was weird. I had to like fucking take some pills. It was like shameful. And then like every quarter you got to go take the HIV test. You're like, oh my God. I remember one time I took this fucking, did I ever tell you guys the Osaka HIV test? Did you guys put a 1 in the chat if you've heard the Osaka HIV test story? A 2 if you've never heard it and you want to hear it. 1 if you have heard the Osaka HIV test story, and 2 if you've never heard it and you want me to tell it. All right, we got 1. Raymond heard it, but a bunch of 2s saying 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. But I want 2. Hey, Commando, what's up? 2. Okay. All right. Okay, I'll tell it. I'll tell it quickly. Okay. All right. So I was getting an HIV test in the Osaka city when I was living there in 2015, right? And how they have the system set up was that there were 2 doors in front of you, okay? So you take the test and you have to wait 1 week. And there's 2 doors in front of you and they're unmarked. And like one door is like you have HIV door. And the other door is like you don't have HIV door, right? And they're unmarked. So it's just me and like this Japanese salaryman sitting next to me, okay? He's about 1 or 2 meters away. And you know, when you fucking go and have your HIV test, you're like, oh my God. You know, I'd fuck this Filipino girl that worked in like this little sketch like bar, and I was like, this bitch gave me AIDS for sure. You know, I was like freaking out, right? I'd fucked her raw. And I'd fuck a bunch of girls, but she was like the one I was like, this bitch definitely gave me AIDS. It's freaking out, right? Because you got to get these tests and you're just like, ugh, God, I fucking don't want AIDS. Right? Every time you go fucking take an HIV test, it's just terrible. It's just, the STD test, but everybody's worried about AIDS, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, I'm freaking out in my mind, but I'm like keeping it cool externally. And I'm just chilling. I'm like, okay, like check my number. I'm like waiting, like, okay. And so then the Japanese guy is next to me, and out of nowhere, this guy just is like, I'm like, oh, fuck, you know? And he's like going hysterical, and he's like, and like nothing. And he just like pulls it all together, like no emotion. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this guy up to? Right? And I'm like, okay, that was a little weird, but like I'm a foreigner and this is his country, so like I just gotta chill out. And then I'm like just waiting, and he's like, and he like puts his head in his hands, and he's like has his briefcase, and he's like and he like pulls it together again, and I'm like, oh man, and this guy's freaking me out. I'm like, God damn it, like one of us has AIDS. And like it didn't even make sense for me to freak out, but he's like losing his mind. I'm like, oh no. So they call him in one door, and then they call me in the other door. I'm like, fuck, one of us has AIDS. Fuck. I'm like, fuck this goddamn Filipino bitch. Damn you, Jessica, you whore. Right? And I go in there, and they're like, oh, Mr. Jonathan, congratulations, you do not have HIV, but you have chlamydia. I was like, oh my God, thank you, God, for the chlamydia. That motherfucker had AIDS. And it was terrifying. It was fucking terrifying. And I was just like, ugh. Never in my life had I been so grateful to have chlamydia. But they gave me some pills, and I took them, and I was good in a week. And I didn't learn my lesson. I went back to having a bunch of unprotected sex. Don't be like me. Be better, guys. But yeah, you know, oh, man. Oh, it just was terrifying, dude. Terrifying. Yeah, behind door number 2, chlamydia. Congratulations on your prize. Take it away, Johnny. Chlamydia will burn while you pee, but it is curable with 2 pills. So, you know, Pepsi is stocking up on condoms now. Yeah, I tell you, condoms are great. Trojan, Ecstasy, Magnum. That's where it's at. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Yeah. You know. John, is there a Facebook group or any other platform for how John to speak amongst themselves? Yeah, in the Telegram chat. Did you get any symptoms? Yeah. It burned when I peed. Robert Josephs, John is the most positive, encouraging, genuine, insightful guy I've ever met. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. I'll give myself one of these. Yes. Thank you. I'd like to thank myself for being amazing, for being a hard worker, for looking deep inside of myself and finding the uncomfortable, broken, toxic parts and being strong enough and man enough to pull them out with inner game. Is my face covered by a subscribe now thing in the bottom, or is it just a little one? Because it looks big in my feedback thing. Is my face covered by a click now subscribe thing? How often should you get checked if you're a player? I would say once a quarter. Not at all? Oh, it's little. Okay, cool. It's big on my end. All right, that's good to know. Anyways, so sex addiction, all right? So that's the thing. And guys get caught up. It's really sad, man. And this happened to me, but people get caught up. Guys feel like I'm only as good as my last kill, right? I'm always good as my last slay. And you kind of like feel empty because you need this external validation, right? And we talked about that. When you constantly are getting validation from an external source, right? That being said, you know, sorry. So when you get like this endless black hole of not feeling good inside of you due to toxic shame, you're just feeding a demon that can never be satiated with all these sexual morsels, right? So what we do is when we get to the root of the toxic shame and the bad self-esteem and the not feeling good enough, we seal that up, and you no longer need women to feel great. Ironically, this brings more women to you. Cracks me up. When I did this in November and I went on a bunch of dates, I had been like going on dates with like girls that were like super fucking hot and like mentally stable, like normal girls. It was wild. It was totally fucking wild. But it was awesome to see that I no longer needed them. I no longer needed women to feel good about myself. I no longer had to feed the demon. It's freeing, guys. I think a lot of guys that come to this space think that they want to learn how to get a bunch of women, which I don't blame you. If you want to get the experience, get the experience. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like that desire comes from an unhealthy place, and that can be cured. And it cured with me, man. It cured with me. And it's peace, bro. It's peace of mind. Yeah, because you got like this fucking demon that like riding your back that you got to feed all the time. And it's like, God, Lord have mercy, right? So what I've noticed with guys too, right? And it's pretty sad. But like our favorite moron loser in Brazil, right? Favela boy. He has reduced himself to literally simping for these third world bitches and paying for their lifestyles and having to like constantly be with them at all times and like playing dad to fucking get over, like to feed his fucking sick sexual addiction that came from mommy abusing him as a child, which we all heard on the phone call, right? An example here as well as this is our boy, relatively popular dude. You guys know this guy, right? David Bond, right? So he's at this point now. I mean, I think he's I don't dislike the guy. I don't have a problem with him, but it's gotten to the point that now he doesn't have his inner game sorted out. So he is financing a house with all these girls that he's living with. And he's having to like take care of all these girls financially just to satiate his desire sexually, because one chick doesn't do it for him. And this is like, you know, for me, if I had to live in a house with all these chicks, I would blow my fucking brains out. I cannot even imagine having to babysit this. Dude, one chick alone stresses me the fuck out. Okay? Living like this looks like an absolute burden to me. And I think guys who don't have girls and don't have access to women, like they look at this and they're like, oh man, like this is the lifestyle I want to live and I want to do this and looks fucking alpha as fuck. Dude, I'm telling you, the reality of that shit behind the scenes, it ain't no. And it goes back to here, right? This is what happens. And, you know, David talked about it too. And Favela Boy also was talking about how his mommy like abused him and shit when he was little. They have some inner issues and they're trying to use their sex and their sexual addiction to cover it up. And it gets to the point that now, right, they need threesomes. They need foursomes. Okay? They need 5 to 8 girls per week. Okay, and you know what this does? This eats away at your money. This eats away at your health. This eats away at your time. This is not a sustainable lifestyle. It's not healthy. It's not stable, and it's not okay, in my opinion, from what I'm analyzing. And I'm going to watch these guys have a breakdown too. And I'm telling you, bro, it's sad to say that's why these PUAs fucking killing themselves in their 40s and having breakdowns. Rouge having a breakdown in his 40s. Mystery breakdown in his 40s. Fucking Tom Terrell, rest in peace, killed himself. When we're all going to fucking die. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think him killing himself was a point of happiness. This is serious. These are like leaders in these communities. It's not healthy, and it's not going to end well, mate. It's not going to end well. Once I was able to cure that, I had such mental peace and just such clean mind, clean energy, clean like emotional state Everything was just fantastic. Okay? Just fantastic. Confirming now, Ryan from Inner Masculine is texting me, and he just said, I just got an update live right now. Breaking news. The March 1st MLD Inner Masculine Identifying Your Subconscious Trauma, his presentation is going to be it's going to be close to 3 hours long. Okay? The first one is going to be a banger. So this is what's going to happen. He's going to give this presentation, and during the Q&A, if you have questions about identifying your subconscious trauma, you're going to ask it to me, and I'm going to be the one to decipher it with Ryan's assistance to be like, okay, this is exactly where your trauma is. This is where it's happening. I will be the one helping doing the identification. Ryan will be doing more about the implementation of understanding traumas, understanding how to use the self-hypnosis audios, and how you can go home and on your own do this. Obviously, this is not medical advice. Actually, everything we're talking about is theory and for entertainment purposes only. Definitely don't sue me because you'll be a bitch-made little fucking rainbow warrior if you do. Okay, go Hawaiian Rainbow Warriors, University of Manoa. Telling you, this shit's going to be lit, boys. It's going to be lit, Romney. Go to innergamehealing.com/fix or just innergamehealing.com. I keep on reading the URL. Just go to innergamehealing.com. It works now. Everything works. Put your email address in here. Let's do an update. Let's see how many people have got on the waiting list during the duration of the show. We have increased the waiting list by, 8 people. So we're at 156 people now. We went from 148, 156. We're live here on YouTube, and it's going to keep on going up, okay? So, looking at what we've talked about so far, any questions in the chat you want to ask me real quick, let me know, guys. Because like I said, this is really important. I don't give a fuck about watch time, whatever. I do care about live viewers, so if you want to share this, please share it. Man, woman, I don't give a fuck. Quick update. Inner Game Healing Summit is for men only. Women are not allowed to attend. No offense, ladies, but this is a men's network for men. Book me a one-on-one if you need to, but women are not allowed to attend. No women. None. This is a men's only event. This is a safe space for men in a really fucking pussy-ass way where men can be vulnerable. We're going to handle men's issues, so women are not allowed to participate. Do not fucking show up, ladies. Seriously, don't do that shit. I will fucking throw you out, and I won't refund you. It's on the goddamn website. It's on my PayPal statement. It's on my Stripe statement. No refunds. Don't fuck with me. Stay out. I got to help the dudes out. I'm a man, okay? Book me on one-on-one if you need help, babies. Do you think what time are the webinars? 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On March 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. I am so excited for this, guys. I've been talking about it. I have been so dialed in and ready. This shit's going to be fucking amazing. I'm telling you. The webinars are where it's at. The course is going to be great. It's going to give you the mechanisms to operate on a daily basis to change your conscious mind that will eventually erode into your subconscious mind. And then we're going to talk about getting into the subconscious mind in the webinars. It's so important, so useful. You're not going to want to miss out on this. So Danny's not allowed. Leave Danny alone. Leave Danny alone. Danny's got enough abuse. Danny's got enough abuse in his head. Keep going, Commando. Great numbers. Yeah. So let me see. What did I see? Oh yeah. Let me take a look at my list real quick. If there's anything else I overcame. Anxiety, broke, fat, lonely, sex addict, drugs. Yeah, I covered it all. The drugs were easy. I was just fucking addicted to weed because I just was constantly feeling like shit. So, A, I moved to Japan where it's drugs fucking so illegal you don't even want to touch them here. And
you
then
guys
B,
don't donate $100 right now. You're a beta male. You're a cuck. You're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
Daniel Gilazar, $10 super chat. Thank you for the large super chat, sir. He says, how much will the event cost to get in? I signed up for the waiting list. It is only $597 US. What this does, it gives you year-long support. Okay? We're going to have flash webinars because I'm seriously working on this to make this mainstream and take this globally. We are really working our hardest to help you guys with your inner game issues. Okay? I'm not guaranteeing anything, but if I could guarantee legally, I would, but I can't. So you do what you got to do. If you believe what I'm saying, you see all the receipts I'm showing you and listening to all the guests that I'm having on the show. Troy Francis was supposed to be here today, but he pulled an old man move and he fucking forgot he had a doctor's appointment. So I had to come on and save the day, but that's okay because I'm a hero. That's what I do, and I've saved the day with my knowledge. Was today's show not fucking banger? Come on. $5.97. Watch all my guests. Tomorrow's Tokyo Crypto Show. Thursday, who's coming on the show Thursday? Thursday is, I think it's Paul. I love Paul. Seriously, Paul is my dude. I will fucking kill somebody if they fuck with Paul. Paul is coming on Thursday. Paul Apex Mindset. Going to be a really good show. On the 21st, Ryan Fowler is coming on. And then on the 22nd, new general in the Hot Dude Army, Mark's Inspiration. He's going to be talking about inner game, all that stuff. So really going to be amazing. Love you all. Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame, get your ass on the waiting list right now. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.